Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel. This is a snippet reading. It is a mid-month of September reading for Cancer, okay, and if you are an avid viewer you will know that this is like an in-between the month, very fast moving, or tries to be a very fast moving reading. And it's like a snippet. Well, it's called a snippet reading, okay, and it's a snippet of the trend, and to really guide us, keep us onto the correct, spiritual path here. That this is what this snippet is about, really. If you are a newcomer to my channel, go back to my channel. Go and have a look at the general readings, the love readings that I've done for this sign, and also you can follow that back as well for like two to 3 months to get the essence of what is going on here, the general trend here, okay, spiritually, yeah. Okay, already I'm picking things up, as you can see with my expression. So because this is a snippet reading, I shall get along with the reading now, okay, which is fast moving, faster than the general readings, or should be. Sometimes my spirit guide just wants us to take inroads and different paths, and which makes it longer, and I try not to do that, but I have to go with what spirit takes me down to try to explain this. Okay, Cancer, something around you here is been a burden, has been a burden here. You see this man is carrying his heavy load towards that destination, and this destination just seems to be taking forever and ever, and and you feel that pressure, you feel the pressure and you feel the burden. Yes, so I have here a Six of Pentacles, which is you either physical journey. Again, it could be that you're trying to seek calmer waters on your journey here, and this is where you're wanting to travel to calmer situation, or a spiritual journey of traveling towards a more calmer times, basically. So spirit is saying you've got a burden here, a heavy burden that you're carrying, and it's a lot of pressure, but there's a promise of that what's covering that is that you are traveling towards calmer waters, calmer emotional waters, okay, calmer situation. That's what spirit guide is saying. That's what that card is on top of that one. This burden, I feel, has come from some sort of previous or ongoing relationship here. You could either be married, partnered here, or you could be newly dating and you're finding it a burden with this particular person, okay, and you're finding it heartbreaking, really. I've got a woman of sadness. You just feel heartbroken. If you've newly started dating someone, you just feel repeatedly heartbroken, and you're thinking, why am I doing this, that situation? Or you're in a, and it's not, if it's a new relationship, the other person just does not really want to go on to the next level. or they are so frightened to go on to the next level that it's hurting you, okay, because they're trying to prove a point that they don't want to go to the next level, but it's all in their mind. It's about their patterns of behaviour and fears of intimacy and relationships, and you're finding that their issues are starting to be a burden here and hurting you. If you've just started a relationship where you're finding it abnormal that it's, you know, you love each other, or you've bonded, but you're not moving on to the next level, and the other person seems to, for whatever reason, you're even thinking, well, maybe they've got a partner already. I don't know, why don't they want to move to the next level? It's just a natural progression. We love each other, and it's like something puzzling here, and this is where the burden is. And also there's a promise here of moving towards calmer waters with this situation. Male or female, may I say, or same-sex relationships here, no particular gender, unless my spirit guide specifically is trying to send a message to someone out there who is, but that would be something that I would say at the beginning. This is either married, partnered, or started a relationship. Okay, can be male, female, or mixed, you know, mixed genders. So let's have a look here. Yes, a burden here. You're moving to calmer waters, but this is repeatedly hurting you, this situation. And you're in limbo over this. You're thinking, what should I do? I just feel I'm always crying, or this person just, this person just seems to enjoy hurting me for whatever reason. And it feels like they're projecting something onto you, and it feels like that because you're forever being hurt here, and you don't know why, you know. So you're in limbo thinking, you know, why is this happening? Why is this happening? And if you're married, you was happy previously. And you're thinking, you know, if you're partnered or married, you're thinking, why is this person projecting this onto me? And it's making you unhappy, and you feel that there's maybe somebody else in the background here. You're finding it very puzzling. This is going to, there could be a breakup here, or that we've got the Tower card. There could be a breakup because of this. You feeling, you know, you're just feeling hurt all the time, and you're thinking, I don't want to feel hurt all the time. I want to feel happy, you know. I don't want to feel like this all the time. I don't want this person projecting onto me, or whatever they're doing to hurt you here. Now, there is a person in the background here, which is the Queen of Cups, or the King of Cups. If you're a man, there's a female or a male in the background here, or there has been someone in the background which is pertaining now to the past. I feel it's moved away. If we go to the previous readings, we're moving away from that, this person, this interference here. This interference. I wouldn't say it was a full-blown affair or anything like that. More of like an interference, like a bump in the road here. But because of this person's, your partner here, indecision here of this other person, not knowing which to choose, what to do, being confused, possibly being in love with this other person and not knowing what to do. this is what's being projected onto you, and this is what's causing this sadness, and this is what's your partner has been projecting onto you. And it's been a burden. And I feel you're going to end it because you don't want to feel this projection anymore. You know, you don't want to feel like some second-class citizen because maybe your partner or whatever's going through a midlife crisis, they've met somebody younger and they're just projecting all that onto you, that making you feel old, ugly, or what have you, and it's not on really, and this is hurting you. This is hurting you just because of their issues here, their issues that they're not dealing with, and they're projecting them onto you. You know, maybe not a midlife crisis, it may be just somebody who's, you know, your partner, or so there's an interference in the background here, and your partner is projecting that onto you, making you say, oh look, you know, why don't you go to the gym? Well, trying to validate what they're doing here. That's what's happening. I don't feel it's a full-blown affair, male or female here, but it's there's some interference. And I feel this is what's caused this, but it is moving into the past now. It's moving into the past. But it's like after the dust has settled here. It's like the dust is settling and you're reflecting on this. You're taking respite and reflecting on this and the way you've been treated here. And you're thinking, no, I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be upset anymore. I don't want to have to worry about why is this person not taking it to the next level? Why is this person, my husband, treating me like some old hag, you know, and who's finished their life and they don't deserve to receive love? Why is this person doing this to me? Okay, and you're sick of this, feeling sad because of someone else's issues here. So we do have I'm just going to pop my glasses on here. Yeah, it's causing you to be unhappy, basically. Yeah, it's causing you to be unhappy and also anxious of what's going to happen next. Yeah, I got from Spirit just now there that this is redeemable, but I'm also thinking, looking at the cards, getting from Spirit that it's redeemable, but I'm looking at the cards and you're not, I don't feel yet, I feel this person, your partner, thinks it's okay to be like this, thinks it's okay to behave like this, thinks it's okay to berate you like this and project all this onto you and make you feel like you're unworthy to be with them, and their ego is somewhere up in the roof and you don't, you know, you're not worthy to be with them and I deserve this. And I feel this is where you're going to end it, because you think, well, I do feel it's I do feel from this person, not that they're not uneducated, I'm picking them up as quite educated. It's not as if they're fools here. They're quite, they're quite educated. I'm not saying that there's a limitation in intelligence here of people who do this. No, not at all. Can be any intellectual level. Okay. I feel that I do feel going further on along the road, this person's going to realise they've made a mistake after they've lost you. Yeah, because we've got here, you're going to move into calmer waters. over this burden. But I do feel it's going to take the breaking down of this relationship, marriage. Maybe you need to have a break. Maybe it's you know, you need to have space between you, and maybe you'll say to this person, if you're dating with them, you know, obviously you're confused, you don't really know who or what you want, so, you know, I think it's best because you're hurting me, you know, you're hurting me, and I think I don't want to be hurt anymore. I think you're just going to walk away. I think you're just going to say that. I just don't want to hurt anymore, and, you know, you're projecting all this crap onto me, all this BS. You're projecting onto me just because, you know, you want to feel good about yourself and validate yourself. And I've had it. And so when this sort of crumbles like this is where the person here is going to stand back and realise what they've done. But isn't that always the case? That they'll take it right to the limit until it, you know, until the relationship's ended, to then realise that they've messed up here. Yeah. So that's the situation here. They've messed up, and or that's what they call it, messed up. But we have to see a big red flag here, as like in, can you live with this person? It's a big red flag saying, I'm not going to accept I've messed up, I've made a mistake. It's your character, it's your issues you're projecting onto me, which is deeper than I can cope with. Okay. So we have this other person, very guilty, and as you can see on his face there, he's very guilty and he's mooching away. He or she. Okay. This is where you've got the power here. You have the power in this situation. If you this says it's redeemable, but I think you're tired of it. You've let it go on and on for some time, and I feel, yeah, that's it. I've reached the end of this. I can't do this. I don't want to feel hurt anymore. I don't want to feel churning in my stomach, wondering why you've said that, why, you know, why you projected that onto me, why you think that I'm not good enough for you. I don't want to feel like that anymore. That's what you're thinking. Okay, Cancer. And there is going to be arguments here. I don't think big major arguments. I just think these petty arguments is your partner projecting to you. It seems like there's no boundaries there, and they're projecting to you to saying, oh, look at me, look what I can get, look what I can do, look what I, you know, and they're supposed to be with you, you know, and they're not moving to the next level, and you're kind of bamboozled about all of this, and it's all about their issues, you know. And I think you're realising that this person's ego is very fragile. They're trying to make them feel good. They're bragging to you what they can get, what they can do, who's attracted to them, and I feel it's just causing you pain. It's causing you to be upset. I don't know what they expect from you, you know, projecting this onto you to say, you know, I can get this woman who's got this large breasts. I don't know, whatever. That's just like a for instance. Or if you're a woman, if you're a man, oh, I can get somebody who's, you know, 6 foot something, got a big sports car, you know, a Ferrari, and look at me, and it's just hurting you, you know, you don't feel good enough, and yet you are good enough for this person, but they're projecting onto you because it's feeding their ego when they see that you're shocked at what, or you're, you know, when they're bragging to you, saying, look what I can do, look what I can get. So say like a midlife crisis situation, oh look, I can get someone, you know, half my age, you know, who's got like a a double E breast size cup breast, and you're thinking, what? You know, and you're thinking, well, how would you know that anyway, unless they told you? All that kind of situation here. So it's causing this argument here, and you've had enough. You've had enough of this silliness, this projection, this, you know, ego thing that's going on here. You've had enough. I don't know, you know, you're starting to begin to think what they're trying to prove. You know, it's beginning to sound pathetic, and you're thinking, what are they trying to prove here? Why are they doing this? You know, why are they flirting in front of me like this with women half my age? And what is it they're trying to prove here? Is it something they're trying to prove to themselves? Or because all they're doing to me, this is what you're thinking, is hurting me, you know, berating me, making me feel like I'm not worthy. Okay, so this is making you feel that you're trapped in this situation. If you are married or in a partnership here, you feel it's making you feel trapped here, and also very emotionally as well. In your emotions there, you're feeling trapped. So I do feel you're going to walk away from this person, Cancer, okay, because you want joy back in your life here. You want joy. You know, who needs somebody saying, you know, you need to do some sit-ups because your belly's too big, or you need to go and get, you know, go to the gym and work out and become like an athlete. You know, who needs that? Who needs to be compared in that way? So listen, the angels are saying that you're going to gain vision here, vision of this situation. I feel you're going to realise that this person has got issues here. Issues of validation and having to fill a void here. An ego that is like the size of a pea. Yes, a small ego that they're trying to feed, okay. So this is the vision that you're going to get here, and I do feel you're going to realise this. You're going to communicate this as well to this person. The angels are saying you're going to communicate this to this person and say, you know, I'm fed up with this BS. You know, they're going to say one last thing like, you know, oh, I'm going to say what ugly feet you've got, or something stupid like that, and they expect you just to take it, you know, or you know, why don't you start wearing tight trousers, and whatever. There's going to be a last straw here, and you're going to turn around and say, you're going to communicate this to this person. You're going to say, I don't know whether in an angry outburst here, but this is where you're going to walk away. You're going to just say, look, you've obviously got issues here. You know, you're a bit of a sicko, wanting to have someone half your age, telling me that my body and my, you know, trying to make me look like scum here. So obviously you've got huge issues you need to deal with. So I'm going to go, and you're just going to walk away. And this is where you're going to communicate this when you, and you're going to, the angels are saying here, from this, you are going to get joy. Or the angels are sending you joy here, joy. The angels are going to send you joy, whether you stay with this person, whether it's redeemable or not, okay. And they're going to send you joy, and also this here, you're going to be moving into calmer waters, okay. I do feel that this person here, male or female, has taken you for granted, putting you down constantly. I'm picking that up as well. Maybe if it's a female and you're a male, they put you down constantly. You know, if you're a female here, they put you down. You know, you can't do nothing right, and you know this. You can smell a rat here. You know, this is where this interference comes in. So they have taken you for granted, and I've got brother and sister. They've really we've resorted to treating you like a brother and sister relationship. And even so, they wouldn't even speak to their brother and sister in that manner. You know, it's like trying to prove a point here. It's absolutely ridiculous. And this here could be redeemable in terms of, you're going to say your piece, you're going to communicate this to this person. You know, you need to go and see a psychologist, psychiatrist, counsellor here, because, you know, I can't take this no more. Okay, you know, they're not going to stand there calm. They'll probably say, oh, you're the one that needs the therapy. They'll project that back. They'll project that back onto you. You know, when you highlight here these issues, they're going to project that, oh, it's all in your imagination, it's you, you know, you're insecure, you're paranoid, you know, it's all in your head. Well, I feel that you're going to have to expect that back, because they've already projected a load of BS on you already. So when you do say this communication to break up with this person, expect a backlash, and don't be affected by it, because this is, you know, they just want to project all that onto you. And then afterwards they're going to go away and think. It may take up to 3 months, I'd say 3 months here, for them to really sit down and think, oh, I really miss my partner, I really miss this person. And you're going to sit there and you're going to look, you know, he or she's going to sit there and look at your relationship like a movie and say, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see where I did this, I can see where my patterns are here, I can see what I did wrong here. And they're going to think that what's going to go through their head is you saying that you've got issues you need to deal with, because you're projecting your BS onto me. Okay. I think that's what's going to go around this person's head, and they're going to actually look into or try to change that behaviour pattern. So this could be redeemable. It isn't a negative thing, this. It's just maybe tweaking things here, so you can move on to the next level, okay, of your relationship. Doesn't say, there's the Tower card, but it doesn't say you're walking away or anything. Okay, so yeah, they have taken you for granted. This person has taken you totally for granted. And when you say your piece here and say, you know, I've had it, I'm throwing in the towel here, mate. I'm throwing in the towel here, mate. You know, you've obviously got issues, and you know, I can't do anything right. You know, I'm a fat git, and you know, I'm ugly. My hair is never right. I never wear the right clothes. I don't wear stiletto heels. You know, I don't cook right. I don't clean right. You know, you need to get your head sorted, because you know, that's not normal. Okay. So I feel this is where this may change. It's not going to change overnight, but it does say, oracle cards say, practice makes perfect. I do feel what I'm picking up from that energy, from that card, is that you need to work on this relationship. So the practice of your relationship basically is that, I wouldn't say communicating this to your partner is going to end this, okay? Communicating this to your partner is going to make them wake up to their behaviour. That's when they're going to sit there alone in silence with their can of beer or bottle of wine if it's a female, I sit there and think, well, maybe I was a bit, maybe I did put them down a lot. And if it takes 6 months apart and, you know, this person, I don't see this yet, but I do see in the future they may come back and want to talk. And this is where you have got to say, have you sorted out your issues? You know, because I can't tolerate, you were making me very unhappy. I don't see as that was a relationship, and I do feel you're going to have to voice that, okay? And maybe relationship counselling here, if you're in a marriage or a relationship. If you just started this relationship, this is a big, massive, big red flag actually. Is it something you want to continue with? You know, constant put downs. It doesn't matter what you do. If you order a drink, the drink that you're drinking is wrong. You know, if you, you know, it's picking holes in every single detail of what you're doing, and it's abnormal. It's not normal, and it's kind of like making you feel unworthy of existing, really, because of their issues. Yeah. So I am going to leave it at that, Cancer, and I'll leave that one with you. I mean, that's very interesting, actually. It's very interesting. Don't feel any severe mental issues here. It's just something to do with their ego and validation. I feel I don't know, somewhere in their past, maybe they were put down constantly as they were growing up, couldn't do anything right. You know, maybe they had a tyrannic figure, parental figure, and maybe it comes from that. Maybe, you know, so who knows, maybe they just want to bring you down to their level. If you're newly dating, maybe they feel that you're too good for them and they're just trying to knock you back down to their level or beneath them, so they feel more secure with you. But that's not the way things are done, isn't it? Really, that's just so wrong. Obviously that person's got issues, you know. You need to be with someone who's your equal, not bring them down, or in fact, if you love someone, you bring them up, you inspire them to do better, not to put them down all the time. So I'm just going to send you lots of love here, lots of blessings and lots of healing as well, Cancer, with this situation. Now, I do have a autumn special offer if you're interested in that. If you're new to my channel, go to visit my channel, and at the introduction part of it, it says how to book a reading with me, and explains all about my readings. Go back and watch that video before you email me, okay, about a reading. Okay, that explains absolutely everything about my readings and the fees. Okay, so go and watch that first before emailing me. My email address is down here, okay. And yeah, that's it basically. If you are an avid viewer, you want a reading, just give me an email, and you know, I will send you that video. If you've not seen that video already, I will send you that video if you're not aware of how my readings work. Okay, so I'm going to send you lots of love, lots of blessings. You take care, Cancer, and I love you all, okay? And don't forget, which is really important, is to like, subscribe and share. Sharing these videos is most important, because we need to reach people out there spiritually, okay, who this is aiming towards. So sharing is very important here, okay. So I'm going to send you lots of love, lots of blessings, and you take care. Bye bye.